In this video, I'm going to show you how you can start using Google Chrome browser on your computer. So this is a tutorial for a beginner, and if you're just getting started with Google Chrome, let me show you how you can use this powerful browser to interact, make searches, and also organize your work on the internet or on this browser. Now, after you've downloaded your Google Chrome browser, you will get to such an interface and you'll have to log in with your account. You can log in with your account using your Gmail account, or you can as well start without an account. The good thing of creating a profile using your Google account is that you can customize and you can also save and bookmark given websites, and also store your history that you can easily access at any time. So it is recommended you go ahead and create an account, and when you create an account, you can see your information is usually synced when you turn on the sync function. So once you have created a profile, you will land on a page like this, and here we can begin our searches. So there are two ways we can search on the internet. If you are connected to the internet, one, you can search from here, or you can search from here. If you have a web address directly, such as www.youtube, you can go ahead and just enter in here and it will get you straight to the YouTube. Alternatively, you can also search here by using a URL or even a search word. For instance, if you just want YouTube, you can begin to search by just tapping enter button on your keyboard and click on YouTube to open it. And here we go, we are on a YouTube website. Alternatively, you can also use the search function up here. For instance, if you want to search for a website such as Wikipedia, we can simply type in Wikipedia, and then it will go ahead and search for Wikipedia, and you can see it is here. If we go ahead and tap on it, it will go ahead and open the Wikipedia website. Now, alternatively, if you are accessing any website associated with Google, then we have a Google Store here that you can get all their apps, including Gmail, YouTube. You can see them all here: Calendar, Google Sheet, Google One, Google Earth, and so many other websites that are associated. So for instance, if you want to access YouTube, instead of going to type in YouTube address, you can just simply click on this, and then this will take you straight to a YouTube account where you can now start watching videos. If you want to access your emails, instead of searching for Gmail under the search functions here, you can access Gmail directly from here or from here. And if you tap on any of them, these tools will take you direct to your Gmail account, and you can see my email account is here. Now, if you like accessing particular websites each and every day, you can bookmark them, or you can pin those websites onto your browser so that you can easily access them. Now, when you bookmark websites, it means that when you open a browser, the bookmarked websites will be displayed on the home page, and they are usually added on the top bar here. For instance, I have 3 websites here that I like to frequent, that is YouTube, Yahoo, and BBC. So I wish that whenever I open a new tab or whenever I open my Chrome browser, I should see these websites on top here. So to bookmark a website such as YouTube, just go ahead and click on it. And when you are on YouTube, we have an option here, a star-like icon. Go ahead and tap on it, and you can see bookmark added. So if you go ahead and tap on done, it will go ahead and add it on our bookmark. I can also go ahead and add the others on my bookmark by tapping on them like that. I'll also bookmark BBC, and I've bookmarked the 3 of them. Now, if I go ahead and close this tab and then go ahead and open Google Chrome browser fresh, then you can see the bookmarks or the bookmarked websites are here. So instead of searching for these websites from the interweb, I can simply just click on any of the bookmarked website and it will open. And I can even open all of them by opening a new tab. And speaking of new tabs, when we talk of new tabs, we are talking of the ability within Google Chrome browser to open several websites at a go and manage them at once. So for instance, I have just opened here my YouTube website, but I would like to go ahead and open another website such as ChatGPT, but I don't want to close this YouTube. So to do so, I can open a new tab and then go ahead and search for what I want. So to open a new tab, you will see a plus here. Just tap on this plus, and then it will open a blank tab where you can now go ahead and search for any website. So from here, I can go ahead and look for a new website such as ChatGPT, or say maybe I want Canva. Canva is here. I can tap on it and I'll go ahead and open. Another website I want is ChatGPT. I can go ahead and search for ChatGPT on a new tab, and then I'll see ChatGPT is here, and then go ahead and click. As you can see, I have 3 websites that are running, and I didn't have to close any of them to open another one. So I can interswitch between the apps or between the websites and do whatever I want or work without any problem. So that's how you interchange or you open several tabs on your Google Chrome browser. If you still want to open more tabs, you can still go ahead and tap on the plus, and if you tap on the plus, you can see new tab option. Just tap on it. It will give you an option to open a new tab on your Google Chrome browser. Additionally, we have here shortcuts. If you want to add your websites, you can go ahead and add them here so that you can easily access them. As you can see, we have YouTube here. Instead of accessing YouTube from here, you can also access YouTube directly from here. If you tap on it, it will go ahead and open. So if you like to arrange your website such that you want them to be here, you can go ahead and create new shortcuts here. For instance, I don't like this. I want to replace it with another one. I can just go ahead and tap on edit shortcut, and then I'll go ahead and enter the website that I want here. For instance, I want Canva. So I'll go ahead and add Canva. And then go ahead and take the Canva URL and replace it with this. And then once you're done, just go ahead and tap on this done. And immediately you can see that has been replaced with the Canva. So you can go ahead and replace all these or go and add new shortcuts here. If this is full, you can go ahead and add a new shortcut here. And then add the whatever website that you want by just entering the name and then URL as we did, and then done. Now suppose you are on any website and would like to go to the home page of Google Chrome browser without opening a new tab. You can use the home button to do so. Now unfortunately, we don't have the home button on our Google Chrome browser. To add the home button, just go to these 3 dots here and then tap on it, and then go to settings, and from settings look for the option called appearance. And here you can see under appearance, we have an option called show home button. It is currently disabled, but if we go ahead and enable it, now you can see we have a home page button on the top left corner of our browser. So if I go ahead and tap on it, it doesn't matter the page I was on, I'll go back to home page. Now the other thing, probably the last thing I wish to show you, is how to customize the theme color of your Google Chrome browser. If you go down here, and you can see we have an option called Customize Chrome. If you tap on it, you can change the color either to dark mode or to the color of your device. Currently, as you can see, we are using light mode on our Google Chrome browser, but if you just want to switch it to dark mode, you can tap on that. However, if you're not okay with this color, you can go ahead and select from these variations here, and then you'll get your perfect color that you want. And then once you get it, just go ahead and close this bar, and you'll have successfully switched to dark mode. So that's how you can use your Google Chrome browser to get started or to browse the internet. So if this video was helpful to you, kindly hit the like button and subscribe to this channel to support me. Thank you for watching, and let's meet in the next video.